Right, a bit of a slow start today, but finally got moving. Eyes started to focus again. A couple of issues that coming up from time to time, but got things sorted out, which is good. So today we're looking at some really nice gear, and sorry to disappoint everyone, but pretty sure this is all going to a very good collector friend of mine. But I thought for his benefit and for yours, it would be worth showing you a little bit of these unboxing of this gear, and gives you a bit of an idea what it all looks like, and just see a bit of yesteryear and a bit of a lineup once we get all finally out. So not to excuse me, carry on like an idiot too much, but look at the condition of the box and everything. Seriously. Now, I bought this, and the intent was to take it all out of the box and basically have it sitting in the museum shelves. It never quite got to that, which was always a bit of a pity, but certainly very, very nice. What I'll do, I'll get it out of here. I think it's even got an old brochure in there. It has too. Look at that, eh? Unreal. Okay. Oh boy. Excuse me. This is just like brand new. Look at this. Power cord's never been out of the packets. All the bits and pieces. Unbelievable. Excuse me. Anything I excuse me, I can't see is the hang on, need a drink here. Oh, that's better. I'm living off water. I'll tell you what, I mean, this drop in weight thing's great, but absolutely living off water. Have a look. This is so clean. I mean, look, this, sometimes I sort of say as new and, you know, blah, blah, blah. We've all heard the Brenton spiel on every radio is rare, as new, beautiful, you'll never get another one, blah, blah, blah. But I might actually justify this one. Look at this. How clean is that? It's just never been used. Oh my God. I think I've actually got an honest video that I'm doing today. All right. You're probably laughing thinking that'd be a bloody first. Okay. Now, possibility the MC10 mic could be sitting in one of these other boxes. Let's keep opening boxes. What's next? You know what? Let's do the power supply. Every radio needs a power supply, and I suppose you end up with a spare cord because that'll have the power supply lead that goes straight into the back of the 120S. Okay, hang on, let's get that out, but let's not get it out till I've shown you. Look at the look. I haven't had this out of the box, and I'm being deadly serious here. I buy stuff, trust the person at times, and although I know where this came from, so I had no reason not to trust them, by the way. But this has not been out. This has been with us 5 years here, I'd say. I'd have to look up on our books just, you know, when it came in, but it was before we started, before we got the museum building in, and it's going back a while. Absolutely. All right, let's pull it out and let's just see if there's a PS30 in there. That'd be surprising if there wasn't. It's heavy enough. Well, I think we've got a winner. Yeah, no, that's in really nice condition. Absolutely. I think I'm not going to call this new. Like the 120 really hit me as absolutely unmarked. This is not marked. Don't get me wrong, it looks good, but just where was it? Oh, I saw it over here on the power cord. I just saw a bit of, oh, that's foam. Oh no, that's the foam off the. Oh, I thought it was like a sticker or something that like it looked like been used. Oh, I don't know. Anyway, it doesn't really matter. That's the PS30 power supply that goes with it. So now I'm trying to remember what actually came with what. I think these two boxes. PS30 information, correct. The other two may be separate, and we've formed a system. I'm just trying to remember now. It's been a while. So let's have a look at the other box. Okay, so I'm going to say absolutely mint, so as new, not funny, getting pretty close to new. These two here, from memory, did not come from the same place for the supply of those. I think I would have bought these in just, to make the matching bits up so that I had the VFO booklet, and it's got all the leads to connect, etc. All the foams and where's that? No, all the foams in there, speaker, etc. So we've done a reasonable job of creating a nice lineup of the TS120S. There's no question, and I think what we might do, I might just run a cord. Hang on. Okay, so I thought let's turn. As you can realise, I'm out in the kitchen, looking at this beautiful view of where I'm absolutely. As you can see, that dirt part driveway going up there. We got hit by rain, and I was stuck halfway between trenching through there with the bobcat. Anyway, but beautiful day here in Tangan Balanga, so that's good news. All right, I thought, what the heck? This came in the other day, and many thanks to my good friend up in Queensland, my South African friend. Beautiful piece of gear. I'm just listing on something at the moment that's commercial, so I won't try and do anything too clever there. But sorry, I'm just going to see if I can. I want RF scan, RF display, display, yeah. And let's see if we can get something that looks a little bit nicer. Oops. Oh, not really much. Anyway, it's listening to commercial stuff. Okay, so first time I've actually fired this thing up, by the way, apart from listening to a commercial station in the room. So I thought, kill two birds with one stone. Not the best example because this is an AM/FM test set. This is a sideband radio, so we're going to have some compromises, but it was the easiest one to grab. I've got about 7 or 8 test sets very similar to this in different versions and brands and blah, 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 but this was the one that I could carry out here. All right, let's have a look. Now, anyone that remembers my Motorola days, in my early days before we got into satellite navigation and everything got a bit mental with me traveling everywhere, this was how I made my money, selling these things. We used to get 10% of the value. So there was a 10% commission every time you sold a set of, a test equipment set. So people like Kevin and Mel at Police Radio Workshops in the day, they're my favourite people. More reasons than that, but they're actually really great people to work at Police Radio Workshops. But yeah, we sold these all around the countryside. This and the R2600B, very popular. Anyway, all right. So bit of transmit there, so we're going to assume if we look on the power here on the graph 1 2 3 4 5, look at that 97. Hello. Ooh, hello. Don't be too worried about that. It's definitely not a peak meter on these things. But yeah, no, that's looking fine. These are definitely more a test set for AM/FM and for basically working on, let's say. As you can see, when you go to your mode here, you're given 2 options, either AM or FM. So they're great, they really are. And for what I need to do generally, if I want to inject a signal, I want to basically, even if I'm looking at something like this type of equipment here, it can tell me exactly what I need to see. The only thing I don't hear is my resolved sideband, which often what I've got is a little TS430 sitting there, which I honestly think is a better way to, to really hear. Not to mention I've got that 440 set up so accurate, and I can almost tune a radio without having to do oscillators. I can almost listen to my own voice go, twiddle, yep, that's it, got that, and then I'll go and check the oscillator, and yeah, it's very close. All right, well that's looking good. We've got transmit coming out of this old girl, and this is probably one of the first times it's ever been transmitted on 1 2 3 4 5 1 2 3. Absolutely like brand new. By the way, this mic here is one I just grabbed. I haven't found the mic here, so I don't know. So please don't think this is the one that came with it. This one's pretty shoddy. Anyway, but yeah, no, look, 1 2 3 4 5 1 2 1 2 1 2. Whoops, I'm speaking in the back of the microphone there. That's not going to work well. 1 2 3 4 5. Hello. And as you can see, even though they can peak 125 watts on these things, you're not really trying to get rid of that mic there. You're not really getting peak power on these. It was not what they're meant for. They're meant as a carrier machine, and so anyone buying a 2600, just remember, if you're doing a fair bit of sideband stuff and you don't have any external way of monitoring what you want to listen to, the 2600B, I love them. I've searched for 10 years to find this, and I think they're wonderful. But if this is definitely for someone doing a lot of VHF, UHF work versus, say, someone doing HF, that's the only thing that we would, suggest. That's what Police Radio Workshops use them for. It was all their 468 meg gear, and some, back in the day, 168 megs, wasn't it? Yeah, it's, It's going back a while, isn't it? That's for sure. Anyway, yeah, that looks good. All right, let's just see if we can set up a receive signal. Might as well turn this into a little lesson on how to use an R2600B. Just so you know, so everything with the R2600B rotates over 3 controls: display, RF, AUD for audio. So basically then, once you've chosen this one, then you're down to here. Everything then gets selected from here. So in our case, we want to go down and we want to basically say, no, we don't actually, sorry, we were up where we needed to be. We want to just determine whether we want to monitor, whether we want to generate a signal, whether we want to use a tracking generator, duplex, sweep gen, blah, blah, blah. In our case here, we want to generate a signal. So then over here, we've got 2 jobs because we've not transferred our frequency over. So we've got to go like that, and we're just going to waste a bit of time going 7, 1. Look at that, straight away. You can hear we've got a minus 120 dBm signal coming through beautifully on that. Trying to remember if you can convert. I think you can convert that to microvolts on this machine. Just hang on. It's scary that I used to sell these things. I thought you could. I thought, but if it was going to, it would have gone there. It says hit the plus or minus, but I don't think that's what they mean. I think they mean for there. Oh, okay. So the plus or minus is to change the how much level we've got in there. We went from that 50 microvolts. Let me turn that down. So actually, it's a nice quick way of doing it. 50 microvolts. No, 50 dBm, sorry, minus 0.50 dBm. I'm forgetting now. Let me just see if there's a way to change that. No, because no, that's going in the generate output. Maybe not. I'm going to have to convert my thinking a bit. About minus 120, 115 to 120 is absolutely hearing extremely well. And if I see, yeah, so I can basically go there. So let's bring that over, and let's bring that over there. See how I can, right, so that's, as I'm rotating my tuning knob here, I can actually have a look at my, this is very smooth, very, very smooth. Geez, that's smooth. Still hearing, let's turn that volume up a bit. Still hearing at minus 115, really pretty good for HF. 120, 123, 123 is amazing. That's good. Still hearing it there. Into the noise a bit there, so, you know, typical HF set. Oh, and look at this over here. Converting that, sorry, it was right in front of me that whole time. I was sure they had a microvolt reading. See, at 0.5, which we like to see 0.5, receiving noise free there, so I'm happy with that. So 0.5 microvolt is minus 113 dBm, and then we can go down a bit further, and then we start to really struggle after, of course, you know, because we're starting to really get. There you go. I'm learning how to use something we used to sell. Let's turn that down. And I've got to say, selling these was an absolute pleasure because I learned more from my customers about them than I did myself. I would actually leave them with them as a test and say, right, go see what you like, you know, so they could actually, it was a demo they could have for a week or so. I'd come back, and generally police radio workshops in Adelaide would say, did you know you could do this with it? And I'd go, oh yeah, no, absolutely. Yeah, that's a great feature. Sorry, show me how to do that again. And we had a big thing with police radio workshops in South Australia. It was called RTFM. You'll have to work that one out. And whenever we had something that was too hard, the last word's manual. The first one's a little bit to do with reading. But anyway, it was good fun. All right, so yeah, look, good news. That's really working well. Now I'm on main at the moment, so just to show how the VFO works, you can see that the VFO gives you that. Sorry, it's not actually capturing it quite right there. Oh no, that's better. The camera's working. Some displays it doesn't like, some it does. I don't know. But there you go. So that's all me on the remote VFO there, all functional and doing what it should do. And obviously back to the usual one there. Just get that on about one there. But yeah, that's working quite well. Actually, really nice. I've got to say that is, I mean, it's good when they work too, isn't it? You know. It's okay. So we can come back to here, RF. generate, and we can just go, sorry, back over here to monitor. So here we're back to being able to transmit. Now I can't remember CW. Oh yeah, well there you go on CW, 107.15 watts. Wouldn't want to do that all day on this thing. I'm not sure what the dummy load capacity is like, but we never really used to test them for very long. Never had a dummy load faulty on one, so you know, that's something. But lots and lots of power coming out of this, so yeah, no, it's doing what it should do, so very happy about that. And back we go. 1 2 3 4 5, 1 2 3 4 5, 1 2 1 2 1 2. Once again, not a peak meter, so yeah, a little bit average on this one. 1 2 3 4. Yeah. Okay. All right. So there you have it. I've got some boxes to pack up, and some really nice bits and pieces here. Once again, yeah, as new, really incredible. Pretty close to it, I reckon. Unbelievable. These two here, good condition, really good condition. So, you know, for their age, you know, blah blah blah. I mean, it's not marked up or scratched up or anything too silly, so that's always good. I'm always more interested in the fronts. That's my big thing. Is I really want to have fronts that pop, you know, and look good. And that's definitely that. Okay, as a side one, just, and this is for my good mate. I just thought I'd show you these. This is what we're talking about with the FTV 650B and the FT250 to go with the radios we've sold you as well. So just very quick look at those, but reasonably clean for what they are, and you know, what are they, 50 something years old? So yeah, I'll get you on to you about those too. All right, well, this is good in the fact that it's a reasonable demonstration of it all actually working, which is what we want. It's a great day for it. Sorry this video went a bit long, but there's a little bit to unpack and get, especially when we decided to pull the monitor out. It really is good to... This is the first test, by the way, and again, thank you so much. I won't put names into these videos, etc., but I can tell you now the chap I bought this from helped out in a million different ways to get this down from Queensland, and it was so much appreciated and arrived down beautifully and safe. So I'll send you a link to this video, and by the way, it came with every book, every lead, the microphone, everything possible that you ever wanted to have, that you got when it was brand new, came with it. Most people lose something, not this chap. Extremely good at what he does. All right, thanks very much. Nice to have a look at the 120 lineup, and it's certainly, we'll be doing one on a 120V lineup very soon, but with the TL120 amplifier. So we'll release that fairly soon. And this, yeah, as I said, look, I must say, I just about 99% sure this is already sold to somebody. So just to stop people jumping in and saying, hey, you know, unless you see it actually marked up for sale somewhere on a site, generally some of our stuff is gone very fast. And like we put a 757GX up earlier today with that tuner. Decent offer came in, good offer, bang, out the door. So we're not mucking around, that's for sure. All right, all the best, 73s from VK3 Charlie Mike. Beautiful Tangambalanga, Northeast Victoria, where the horses are out right over the far side there. My miniature horse, there's one of them anyway. Where's the other one? Normally the other one's not too far away, so yeah, I don't know. Don't know where the other one. That's sneaky. It could be trying to get across the fence. That's often what happens. Hang on, see. I don't know if on video you can draw into. No, not really. Oh, hang on. Oh, jeez. Oh yeah, you can see the horse there if I go zoom right in. Where's the other one? Up to mischief somewhere. All right, 73s, all the best. I'll leave you with a shot of our bit of water and the one-man tower that's going up very soon. A big 14 cubes of concrete sitting there. Crazy amount. Whoop. Cheers all.